Hello everyone and welcome to the Marble Mayhem Part 2. My name is Mike Amara and this is my co-host Justin Time. And Justin, last week was super exciting. Yeah Mike, we saw some crazy races with sunset and neon lights coming down to a photo finish to decide who's gonna win. We also saw some big upsets like Phantom beating Banana and Snowball beating Emerald. You're absolutely right, Justin. We have a lot of good marbles racing today, such as Coral Reef, who is a big fan favorite in the marble racing world. But he's also not just a fan, he's the winner of Marble Tour Week 2, one of the best 1v1 racers, and also the winner of the only Tournament of Champions marble tournament we've ever had on this channel. We also got Bengal Tiger and Coral Reef. Bengal Tiger, the runner-up in Marble Tour Season 1. Not only that, but he's won Marble Tour Weeks on the Rack and Roll track, the Gravatt track, and even the Marvelous track. Purple Puff, a big crowd pleaser, but he's also was top 5 in the Marble Tour Season 1, so you know he's going to be a really big threat when it comes to those 1v1 races. Thanks, Justin. Now without further ado, let's get right down to our 2 new courses and our 32 marbles anxious to race. The third track that these marbles are going to be competing on is the Hugh Bellino Endurance track. This features this back and forth slalom that you see right here. We got our O's in every different color. We even got this dipper right here that the marbles are going to have to go down. They have to keep their speed, especially through this slow section. And then they're going to go down to the infamous battle zone, where if you go in the middle, you'll get a super good shortcut to the finish. Now, let's get started with our first match. We have Top Marble Rainforest against Everest, who's already qualified for Marble Tour Season 2. Here we go. Everest has a quick lead through the slalom. Everest holds on to it, going through the slow section, keeps up his momentum. Rainforest trying to come back, but Everest goes through the quick track. Justin, what happened there? Well, Mike, this race was quickly Everest when it came through the slalom, and he just held on to it, and he made a right decision going straight through the middle, and Rainforest just could not catch up. Thanks, Justin. Now Everest will be the first marble on the right side of the bracket moving on to the round of 32. Who will be next? Will it be Rhapsody or Cheetah? Let's find out. They're in the starting gates, and we're off. Cheetah is off to a quick start. Cheetah now holding on to that lead, going through the slalom, keeps a lot of speed, and goes straight down the center. Man, Cheetah was so fast. Justin? Oh my, Cheetah had one of the fastest times at 7.3. He can keep up his speed and also go right to the right track when he needs to, and Rhapsody just could not catch up. Thanks, Justin. Everest and Cheetah are moving on, but who else is going to make it? Will it be Plankton or Rubber Ducky? Plankton had a disappointing year in Marble Tour Season 1. Rubber Ducky brand new to racing. Rubber Ducky now takes a quick lead through the slalom. He has the lead going through the slow section and has a lot of speed and goes straight down the center. And Plankton comes to a stop. What happened there, Justin? Well, Mike, playing catch-up is hard to do, and Rubber Ducky had the lead through the slalom, but it looks though he just came too high up on that turn and didn't use it well. Well, Rubber Ducky just came speeding through, and we'll move on to the next round. Thanks, Justin. And now we're going to have a really good match between fan favorite Rapids and Cucumber. Who's going to take it? Let's find out. The starting gates have been released. It's a close match. Cucumber has the lead. Going through the slalom. Now Rapids takes it. Cucumber takes it through the slow section, and Cucumber goes right down the middle and takes the win. What happened to Rapids, Justin? Well, Rapids had a nice comeback through the slalom. But watch this, he has way too much side-to-side momentum, and Cucumber just had so much forward roll, and that just gave him more speed, and he won the match. Thanks, Justin. That marks the halfway point in the Hugh Bellino section, who will be the 5th marble moving on. Next up are 2 top marbles in the Marble Tour, Fruit Punch and Bengal Tiger. Who is going to win? It's neck and neck from the start. Bengal Tiger takes the lead through the slalom, and then Fruit Punch, out of nowhere, takes it from the slow section, and Bengal Tiger comes back in the speed section. What happened, Justin? Well, Bengal Tiger was off to a quick start, but it was neck and neck. Bengal Tiger gained a huge lead, but look at this speed from Fruit Punch. Unfortunately, he made the wrong decision, and Bengal Tiger went straight through the middle, which earned him a ticket to the round of 32. Thanks, Justin. Now let's move on to our next match between who is going to face off against Bengal Tiger. Will it be Atlantis or Wintergreen? Let's find out. Atlantis on the left, Wintergreen on the right. It's neck and neck from the start. Atlantis has a slight edge. Wintergreen takes it through the slalom. Wintergreen holds onto that lead and goes right down the middle. And Wintergreen upsets Atlantis. Let's take a closer look, Justin. Yeah, Mike, Atlantis had the slight edge from the start, but Wintergreen just had so much speed and Atlantis could not keep up, and with Wintergreen going right down the middle, Atlantis had no chance. Thanks, Justin. Now with Wintergreen being the 6th marble moving on and facing against Bengal Tiger, who will join him? Will it be Cyanator or Abstract? Let's find out. Both had very disappointing Marble Tour Week 1 seasons. Now they want to have revenge on this tournament. Cyanator off to a quick lead. Cyanator has a huge lead. He goes to the slow track and Abstract goes to the middle. Oh my gosh, that was such a close race. Let's look at this again, Justin. Yeah, Mike, I can't believe this either. Cyanator had such a good lead and he blew it by going on a slow track. Abstract came right through. And man, that was such a close race. We gotta go to the finish cam. Let's look at this in slow-mo. Oh my gosh, that's still too hard to tell. I don't know. We might need a freeze frame. Let's freeze it. Oh, and the judges say Cyanator won, but it's so close. Abstract had such a good last-ditch effort in the end, but Cyanator won the match. Thanks, Justin. Now we're in our final match of the Hugh Bellino track, Mystic or Inferno. Mystic a veteran, Inferno a rookie. Inferno has to lead. Maybe it's beginner's luck, but he goes right through the middle track. Justin, can you please tell us more? Yeah, Mike, despite Inferno being a rookie, he was out there like a veteran. Look at that. He corrected his momentum in that slow section and went right through the center. Man, he is not playing in this competition. Inferno wants to win it all. Thanks, Justin. And with that, track 3 is being brought to an end. Wow, Justin, I don't know about you, but we saw some great racing in that quadrant. Yeah, Mike, we saw some fan favorites get upset like Atlantis. We also saw some really close races like Cyanator and Abstract. We've never had to use the freeze frame before. Definitely, Justin. But now let's move on to our next quadrant in track 4. Justin, please tell us more. Thanks, Mike. As you can see, this track is very different, this Gravatt track slalom. We got these fast-paced rails. But after this, the marbles will not stay in their own lane. They will go in a side-by-side plinko down this course. And the first marble to cross under that bridge will win the race. Thanks, Justin. Let's start off with a very anticipated race of Coral Reef and Vampire. Who is going to win? Coral Reef off to a quick start through the rails, going through the slalom. And he has the lead in Coral Reef, the fan favorite. And the marble veteran will move on. Justin, please tell us what happened. What was Vampire's downfall is getting caught on that last little hexagon, and that gave Coral Reef the early win, and his fan base is still alive. Thanks, Justin. Now who will face him? Will it be Rattlesnake or Butterfly? Let's find out. Rattlesnake on the left, Butterfly on the right. The starting gates have been released. It's neck and neck. Who is going to win? They collide, and Butterfly takes the lead. Justin, what was that? Yeah, Mike, let's look at this again. They were neck and neck through the rails. But watch this, they collide, and Rattlesnake just hits that bottom hexagon, and that gave Butterfly smooth sailing to the finish line. And now he will face Coral Reef in the next race. Thanks, Justin. Let's move on to our next match of the marble with 4 wins on this channel over easy against Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti, the obvious underdog, but he wants to make a name for himself. It's neck and neck through the slalom, and both get stuck, but Tutti Frutti gets stuck twice, and Over Easy moves on. Very slow times, but nevertheless, Over Easy moves on. As you can see, it looked as though Tutti Frutti got stuck on both of them, and Over Easy with a slow time of 7.8 still moves on. Now let's move on to our 4th match in this track. We have Pinky Dinky against Oreo. Who's going to win? Let's find out now. Here we go, we're in the starting gates, and we're off. It looks as though we got a close race from the start. Oreo has a slight lead, going down into the slalom. Oreo gets stuck, and Pinky Dinky is the one who moves on. No, but it's close. Oh, Oreo almost came back. Justin, what was that? Yeah, Mike, this was a crazy race. As you can see, they collide, but Oreo hits the bottom. But Pinky Dinky goes in the walls, and Oreo almost had a chance if he didn't touch the wall himself. And that was a very close race. But Pinky Dinky still holds his lead and barely scrapes by into the next round. Thanks, Justin. Now we have Rookie Swamp against Shimmer, who is top 10 in the Marble Tour Season 1. And Swamp didn't even get top half, but still anyone's game. And Swamp gets stuck, and Shimmer moves on. Justin, what happened to Swamp in that race? Well, Mike, as you can see, he barely clips that hexagon, and it got him lodged in. And Shimmer, who is the top marble in this competition, lives another day. Thanks, Justin. Now we're moving on to our next match of Asteroid versus Margarita. Both of these new to marble racing. Asteroid qualified for Marble Tour Season 2. And look at this, he's going out to an insane speed lead. And look at this, Margarita almost came back, but Asteroid had that lead. Justin, what was that? Well, Mike, Asteroid's early advantage really helped him. Despite Margarita's speed, Asteroid just had way more power and pushed Margarita aside. And even Margarita had the fastest losing time yet, which is very disappointing. Yeah, heartbreaker for Margarita, but we gotta move on to fan favorite Purple Puff against Glacier. Let's hope Purple Puff can continue his winning streak like he's expected to. And Glacier gets stuck. Purple Puff almost gets stuck as well. Justin, what was that? Well, Mike, Purple Puff didn't clip that hexagon, so he still had some momentum to get off that other hexagon that he was on. And he barely moves on, and he will move on to the next round. Who will he face? Let's find out now. Thanks, Justin. This is the final match of the round of 64. Sapphire versus Red Dragon. Who is going to face Purple Puff and secure the final spot in the round of 32? And the race is off. Red Dragon has the lead. Sapphire trying to catch up. Red Dragon through the lead, clips the top hexagon, and Sapphire wins. Justin, what happened to Red Dragon? Well, you said it yourself, Mike. Watch as Red Dragon clips the top, and Sapphire had so much more momentum, and he shoots down into the finish line, and Sapphire will be the final round of 32 marble moving on. Thanks, Justin. Now we see all the marbles from the right side of the bracket competing. We got Coral Reef is going to face Butterfly. Bengal Tiger is going to face Wintergreen. But all these matches look like they're going to be really close in the round of 32. Thanks for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure to go down and subscribe. If you haven't seen part 1, go click the card up in the top right corner to watch it right now. Make sure to stay tuned for part 3, where the 32 marbles are going to be cut down to 16. Make sure to like this video, and if you don't like this video, like it anyways because it's just a button and it can do you no harm. Make sure to leave a comment, and stay tuned for part 3 of Marble Mayhem.